Hey guys, it's Tom.
I'm Misha, what's up?
We're not Robert because we have hijacked Robert's channel because he's not making any videos anymore.
No, a lot of people are messaging me on my channel asking like, what's up with Robert, is he okay? Because like we don't see anything, where is he? And he just...
I come into work every day ready to make videos and I text him and he's just too busy selling houses, so...
Yeah. So right now we are at the Nürburgring, as you can see.
As you can see by, there it is,
Castle. It's still there. And he's actually out lapping the F80 M3.
Yeah, so the story behind this is that somebody wants to buy the F80 M3 Taxi.
Who doesn't want to buy it?
Right, so we've been talking, I know Misha's been talking to him as well, I've been talking to him. You know, should he sell the car?
Honestly, I know he will not gonna sell the car because the issue is like, I want to sell the car, I want to do a last lap with it, and then he ends up not selling it. Because how often did he do it with the Pista?
He's never sold anything.
Like it was like 2 years. Like, oh, I'm selling the car. It goes to dealer tomorrow, and then it's like, oh, I'm picking it up. I'm canceling it because it's too much fun. So
right now, today's the day. I'm forcing him to make a video today. So as Misha said, he's out driving the car right now for what he thinks is his last ever lap in the taxi because he's selling the car. You want to make a bet?
But what are we betting for and how much?
I don't know. Lunch? ED? Pancakes?
Yeah, George makes us pancakes.
Alright. Well, there's no way he's selling the car. So it's out for, right now, technically, his last lap ever in the taxi. When he comes back, we're just going to throw a camera in his face and ask him what he thinks about the car and see if we can get any content.
Let's do that.
Alright. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens when he comes back. So how is it? Are we selling it?
What are you vlogging now?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Are you selling the car or what do you think?
I want to sell every car I own until I drive it.
So that's a no then?
It's frustrating, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, oh, I'll just go out and see what it's like, and then I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah, I'm about to make an Instagram post. It's like, F you, Tom Schirmer. Because this thing's just too good. It's you know, for being the big car and everything like that, it's just so nimble. It's so much fun to drive. I just had 3 awesome laps with it, so what can I say?
So we're no closer to figuring out if the car's getting sold.
I'm no closer to sorting my dilemma out. Here, just jump in, we'll go for a lap. How about that?
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so I see what happened here. Tom basically is forcing me to make a video, which I kind of owe you guys. I feel bad. I honestly just haven't had the motivation to do it lately, and but I think this car pretty much is enough of that. So what was going on was, I have someone that's interested in buying this car, and I thought, it's I'm not using it. It's just sitting there. It's a car I thought that I would use with the kids in the future, but I was like, what the hell? Maybe I'll just sell it. I really want to narrow down the fleet of cars, and I've not actively listed anything for sale. And someone approached me and said, hey, I'm looking for some, exactly what you have. And so I thought, okay, well, it's Sunday. I'll go out and do a couple nice, easy laps with it. Just kind of have some fun with it. Get my head around it again. And the first lap, I just got out there and I was like, I can't sell it. I got to keep it. So I figured the best way to express that is just to say, let's go for a ride. What's interesting is a lot of you guys on the channel don't know about this car. This is actually a car that we ran taxi with on the Nürburgring. We built it as our 4-seater taxi. At the end of this video, I'm going to try and see if Tom can put together a little bit of B-roll so you can see what this car looks like, or maybe not even B-roll, just maybe a walkthrough and point out everything in the car. If you don't want to watch the whole lap, definitely skip to the end because this thing's really badass. Show him the back seat real quick, Tom.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
This thing's pretty amazing in the sense that it's a 4-seater with a full cage in it, and Team Schirmer obviously went to great lengths to build this car. Four Recaro bucket seats, all with harnesses, full cage everywhere, the full Team Schirmer suspension from A to Z. This has pretty much everything that Schirmer does to these cars, and it really is a special car. And I thought I'd be okay letting it go, but let's go out. We'll do a quick lap of the Nürburgring. Well, I'm going to say quick lap. We'll do a lap of the Nürburgring really quick. And, for those of you that haven't ridden along in this car, I think you'll see why it's so special. And for those of you that have ridden in this car, maybe in the back seat, it might be a little bit of a reminder as to how cool this thing is. So let's go ahead and hit the track. I wonder if this biker is going to go on with us. All right, so we had a small yellow at the beginning of the track, so we're going to start the lap here from after Tiergarten going into T13. down a little bit out here, huh? We're going crazy.
This brings back a lot of good memories, Robert.
Busy summer.
Busy summer, being back in the car.
Oh man. Ouch. Less than optimal. So now we're going to take it easy for a minute. We just drove through coolant, so I'm going to let that roll off the tires before I get on it again. It's awesome, isn't it?
It's so quick.
It's fun, huh? Okay, here we go. such a playful car. It's so much fun to drive. You can just rotate it with your foot. You can do whatever you want. It's just, yeah, it's just a blast. So I thought that I was like, all right, I'm ready to sell it. It's gone. And then I shouldn't have driven it. I shouldn't have driven it. That's all I can say here at this point. My goodness. Yeah, so
Tough decisions to be made.
yeah, it really sucks because, like I said, I want to sell a lot of the cars that I have. I would love to thin out the fleet and go to a 4-car garage, but the minute that I sit in one, I mean, even I walked up to this car and I saw its wide fenders with the E88 sticking out, and I was just like, man, that's a damn good looking car. And then someone from the channel is on Apex channels, Misa's channel, my channel. And he came up to me and he goes, "Oh, Robert," and he started talking. "I'm going out in the taxi with Tim today, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that." And I said, "Oh, have you seen this car?" And I opened it up for him. And I was telling him how cool it was. I'm thinking, why am I selling this thing if all I can do is talk about how cool it is, you know? I really thought that I was just going to come out here and have my last laps with it and then send it off, but I think it might be sticking around. Speaking of Tim and the taxi,
There he is. Shout out Tim.
shout out to TJ Morley Racing.
Yeah, I guess this is the problem. What happens?
Man,
when
these
you have-
people don't see that this is closed. The track's closed now and people are just shooting straight through there. Well, I think this would be a good time to cut out, and we're gonna head back to base camp, back to Apex right now, and Tom's gonna do a video of the inside of this car. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, that's gonna be the end of it. So thank you guys so much. Sorry I've been away so long, but I promise you we're gonna get some stuff rolling again. Catch you guys later.
Alright guys, so as promised, let's take a closer look inside the M3. So we'll start off back here. You know, the back of the car is where I think the most impressive part is. As Robert said, we have 2 Recaro bucket seats SPGs, and we have the full cage. There's literally no other car in the world like this. It's why we're having such a hard time deciding if we're going to sell it or not, but you know. So there's that. I'll show you a bit more of the front as well. You know, loads of carbon, just cage everywhere, bucket seats everywhere. It's a very, very nice place to be. Let's see if I can show you in the back as well. I'll show you the boot for us English viewers, trunk for you Americans. It's just very, very clean. You've got your Nitron suspension down here as well. And yeah. Super spraying exhaust, Apex Taxi stickers still on the car. And there it is. Thank you for watching, thank you for your comments, thank you for subscribing. You guys really make this channel what it is, so yeah, we're excited to do some more around Apex and generally around the studio. So yeah, thank you for watching, see you in the next one, cheers.